Today, I'm revealing the secret on how to sound exactly like Travis Scott / Don Toliver. And in 5 seconds, I'm gonna play you an audio preview. That way you can listen to what I'm about to show you. That way you can decide if you wanna keep watching or not.
Out the ground, I stepped in flames. Hitting routes up how they came. Cash and waste for like the rain.
This is what that sounded like before, no effects.
Out the ground, I stepped in flames. Hitting routes up how they came. Woke up in a dream, I got the stars aligning. Riding on this wave, ain't no time confiding. Blame, I'll keep that fire.
Before, no effects.
Woke up in a dream, I got the stars aligning. Riding on this wave, ain't no time confiding.
Crazy difference, right? I'm gonna be using stock effects, a little bit of Waves plugins. If you don't have Waves plugins, then I'm including some free alternatives so you can get that same exact sound. Let's get straight into it, all right? All right, guys, we're in FL Studio. Step 1, and you can totally ignore this, but my advice is to go ahead and have the beat and some vocals already recorded and ready to go. All right, step 2. Oh, before I forget, if you just want to dive straight in, skip the trial and error and save a few hours, you could get the exact preset from this video, plus a whole lot more that honestly sound even better. And I won't take up much more time, but I will say it's super affordable and it's packed with 17 background / ad-lib presets and 8 fully mixed FL Studio song templates that are all pre-configured and ready to go. So not only are you going to be able to get industry quality vocal presets instantly, but your support also helps me drop more content and giveaways for you guys just like this one. So check the link below to see what else is included, and let's get back to the video. Step 2 is going to be setting up. So what we want to do is go ahead and drag our files into FL Studio, and we're going to set up the tempo and make sure everything look right and align right. So let's go ahead and do that. Boom, I just dragged these in here. Right here where it says line, I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. So where it says none. Boom, I put that on none, and now I can cut it anywhere I want. Boom. So when that happens, I'm going to go over here, press the pencil tool, and now I'm gonna right click and hold. So boom, boom. And I got rid of those. All right, so I got that cut. Now everything's gonna be nice. All I have to do is drag everything back. I don't wanna drag it like that. I want to drag it like this. So there's the first of the beat. And there's the first of the vocals. So it should sound like this.
Woke up in a dream, I got the.
Then we want to go ahead and assign the beat to channel 1 and then assign the vocal to channel 2. So how we're going to do that is I'm going to click on the beat name right here, put that on 1, and then we're going to put this on 2 because that's our vocal. So now if you press F9, it's going to pull up that mixer. And now we could go ahead and rename everything real quick. So I'm gonna right click on channel 1. You can press F2 or just right click and press rename. I'm gonna put beats right there. And right here, we're gonna put vocals. Let's go ahead and make that a cool color. Hey, so now we got our beat and vocals. All right, guys, we're going into step 3 now. And step 3 is where we're going to do some basic editing. So let's get straight into it. We can go ahead and get started with an EQ. All right. So let's go to your vocals. And I'm going to go ahead and lower that beat for now.
Woke up in a dream, I got the stars aligning. Riding on this wave, ain't no time.
So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and I'll lower that master a little bit. Like I said, we're gonna put EQ, so just stock default EQ. Boom. And I like to use this fruity parametric EQ right here. Let's go and put a high pass curve at the end right at 100 Hertz. So basically this purple right here, let's go do this to where it does that. It's curving it. And we can go up on this one right here. Because if you could change the shape of everything if you just press up and like move your mouse up and down, and it will do different things. So I'm gonna do about this one right here, has the little 3 lines, 3 dots, and we're gonna do it about 100 hertz. That way it cuts off a lot of that low rumble. So next we're gonna be doing a slight boost in the high end, and I do mean slight. So that's gonna be on the dark blue and something like this. Yeah, and I do mean slight. First, let's turn all these knobs right here where it says BW. Just going to turn all those to the left. Boom, 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 boom. But not this one, and then not this one. We're gonna leave those there. All right, we're gonna turn heat map on, and to get a higher quality EQ, we're gonna turn this on. This stands for linear phase, which means you're not gonna get any weird phase issues, which just means that it's not gonna be sounding lame and weird and just not right. We wanna click that, so that is on, and then we're gonna turn our heat map on by go ahead and pressing this arrow. So heat map enabled.
Woke up in
There we go, that's what we want. So all of the free plugins I'm using in this video are down below in the description. And I've put them all together just to make it even easier for you. Also, if any of this is a little confusing, you could get the exact preset from this video, plus a whole lot more that honestly sound even better. And I won't take up much more time, but I will say it's super affordable, and it's packed with 17 background/ad-lib presets and 8 fully mixed FL Studio song templates that are all pre-configured and ready to go. I'm only offering 30 downloads for a small donation, so if you are interested, go ahead and grab that below. And if you're not interested, man, no worries. You do not have to donate to the channel. You can still get that sound just by following this tutorial. Let's get back to the video, bro. There we go, that's what we want. And so the reason we turn those little BW knobs to the left is because we about to get surgical on this hoe. We're gonna do something called Subtractive EQ. And trust me, it's a pro move and it will clean up the vocals tremendously. So we're gonna go ahead and look on that heat map where it's red, and we're gonna boost it slightly to see if it sounds bad. And if it does, we're gonna put it there and lower it. So watch what I do. This is what I'm talking about. And to make it easier, go ahead and loop you a section on your song. So double click, boom, and just let that play. Press F9 again. Go to your EQ. We're looking for where you can see those red spots, those orange glowing spots, and then you want to boost it a little bit to see if it actually does sound bad. So let's find one more. Okay, that obviously sounds horrible. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull it down over here. Make sure I'm still zoomed in, and I am. And I'm gonna pull this down about 3 to 4 dB. Let's go. I'm gonna go for 4. Do it again. Now I'm gonna boost the next one, which is orange. And so I'm gonna unzoom in. And then I'm gonna zoom in again just so y'all can see what I'm doing. So I'm gonna look for another hot spot. Riding on his way. So I'm gonna pull that down about 3. Go to my next one, which is yellow. Sounds horrible. Pull it down about 3. Go to my next one. So for right now, we're just trying to get rid of all those ugly sounding tones. And honestly, it's not that bad. It could be a lot worse. All right, so after you've pretty much accurately lowered the bad sounding frequencies, we're gonna go ahead and save it as a preset. So go here to this little arrow and click Save Preset As, and then just save it as whatever you want. Go ahead and add another parametric EQ2. So go to your slot 2, go over here, Fruity Parametric EQ2, add that. Now let's load that preset you just did. And we're gonna remove the blue and the purple. And the way we remove it is to simply press right here where that color is. Boom, remove that purple and remove that blue. And notice these are still the frequencies that you just removed. Put these back in the middle here. And then you want to just listen to it one more time, maybe a different part of the song, a different part of the vocal. Let's just go ahead and see if we can remove any more frequencies. Ooh, that sounds nasty. I'm gonna bring that down. Do it again. And that sounds a little bad. I'm gonna pull that down a little bit. And okay, I think we removed a good amount of frequencies. Let's go on to step 4. All right, guys, so step 4, we're gonna be adding our auto-tune. And personally, I do like Waves auto-tune, which it's actually called Waves Tune Real Time. And to me, Waves Tune Real Time is the cleanest sounding auto-tune that I've ever heard. And guys, it's really not impossible to get all of the Waves plugins for free. I mean, it's 2025, come on. FL Studio does have a thing called Pitcher, and it's okay, but I'm gonna have that listed below. So press F9, and if your mixer's not already popped up, and so now we got our EQs. I'm gonna go ahead and lower a little bit on my S, or around the 10K mark, real quick. A little bright. I like it a little bit, but not too much. I'm gonna lower it about 2.4. So we got our Waves Tune Real Time here, and those of you who know it, and those of you who don't know it, it's all good. I'm gonna show you. So this beat that I got is D sharp minor. And yeah, so I'm gonna set that to D sharp minor. So go over here to scale. You wanna go to natural minor. Pretty much you're always gonna use either major or natural minor. That's it. Like, you're not really gonna mess with any of these. And for my beat, it's gonna be D sharp minor. So, and I'm gonna turn this note transition all the way, like just that hard auto tune. So let me listen to it now. Not bad, not bad. It's kind of what I'm going for. Let's go on to step 5, gang. We're gonna go ahead and add a noise gate and a de-esser.